Blizzard is unveiling one of the most fascinating stories in Overwatch lore, and they will be doing that in a new animated miniseries that will debut on YouTube next week. Let's have a look. Hey guys, I'm Dimsy from the Omnic Post. I have no idea who does the content planning at Team 4, but please stop dropping all of the news in one single day. My attention span can't take it. But anyways, keep an eye out for more videos, probably shorts, in the coming hours and days. But for this topic, I needed a lengthier video. Not too long, but I have some stuff to say. Last week I made a video on the Archives missions and how Blizzard could bring those back in Overwatch 2. I also discussed some possible future missions, and one of the missions I mentioned, or one of the stories I mentioned, was Aurora's Ascension. That is such a crap word, Ascension. Kinda sounds like a beaver sneezing, Ascension. It basically is the origin story of all the Omnics. Aurora is the godmother, so to speak, of all sentient Omnics, which at this point I think are all of them. She was created by Dr. Mina Liao at Omnica Corp. That name might sound familiar, more on that in a second. And up till then, Omnica Corp had been making robots that are driven by AI and that kind of took over all of our menial tasks, stuff that we didn't want to do. Sounds familiar, right? Yeah. And so was Aurora at the start. Well, kinda. She was the most advanced of all of Mina Liao's creations up till that point. Because later on she also created Echo, and yeah, we know how advanced she is. Aurora went on a pilgrimage, traveling from city to city, temple to temple, becoming increasingly self-aware during her trip. And she ended up sacrificing herself, so all of the Omnics could become sentient. She traveled through the Iris, or she reached the Iris as they say. Well, that's what the Shambali say. And after that, they tried to kill us, you know? The whole shebang. Yeah, you know about that. The thing is, there's a lot more to this story. Mina helped Aurora to become a legal person, for instance, and the UN got all worked up about that, and they halted the development of AI because they got scared. The details on all of this have always kind of been unclear. For instance, what is the Iris, or who is the Iris? Because Sigma has a voice line that states that he has met the Iris. On the other hand, Sigma is kind of out there, to say the least. He's also a bit of a mystery. Good God. There's a lot of questions around this topic, and they're going to be answered starting next week. Blizzard is releasing a 3-part animated mini-series on YouTube called Genesis, like the band or the old Sega. Yeah, I'm old. And the first part, called Dawn, is going to be released next Thursday, July 6th. And I really hope we get every single chapter of that series before the release of Season 6. Because this is a very interesting story and a good start for the new spur of Overwatch lore that they have planned for us. This story will set up the motivation for Ramatra and Null Sector. Why they are so dead set on wiping us all out. Why they are so angry at us. And why does he have such a bad case of body odor? Yeah, I don't think they're going to discuss that. I think we'll have to figure that one out ourselves. As you can tell, I am very excited about this. There's been talks about an Overwatch Netflix series for years now, and this is the closest that we've gotten up till now. One of the most fundamental stories in Overwatch lore. One of the biggest mysteries is going to get cleared up in just a few days. I can't wait. But how about you? Are you looking forward to this series? And what is the Iris according to you? I'll give extra points for the wrong answers. Let me know in the comments. Join me during my streams on twitch.tv/DimsysTV and make sure to subscribe for more updates on Overwatch.
Overwatch on site. Taking heavy fire. Sky, confirm target. You've been spotted. You've been spotted. Get out of here, Sky. Get out of here.
Life before the war was extraordinary. We were no longer defined by our mistakes. The AIs were saving us from them. But we had no idea. It was all about to change.
Out of here!
Through freedom, you can find your own path.